I always knew I was to be a healer, and I just didn't think that it was going to be with music. It just sort of came together that I was to do something with sound and integrate the two. I think the journey started about in '93 when I began the didgeridoo. As soon as you play it, you instantly are connected to its healing properties. It's a very ancient instrument. I was gifted a rattle and other things that were very percussive that seemed to go well with the didgeridoo. Music has the ability to shift emotions. You experience that in your car when you're maybe a little down, you turn on the radio and there's a song that you know and it just instantly changes and transforms the energy, your energy. In that way, the way music transforms your emotional state is the same way you can change your health. And many of these instruments are about calling in the 5 elements. There's earth, wind, fire, water, but there's also vibration as the 5th element. And when I work with these sounds and these elements, I'm actually just offering the element to the person if they need it in some way. And it's up to the person or the client to take the element and use that in a way that's going to be most beneficial to them. For example, this is a Chimu water vessel from the Chimu culture. It's called a silbadora, and it contains all the 5 elements. It's got the earth, the fire to make the killing process. It's got the water in it, and it pushes air through the whistle, creating all the 5 elements. So if this is played to a person, it's calling to unify all the elements within you. This is a condor bone flute, and apparently there's a, for those of you, I mean, I worried about it too. There's an area in Peru on the coast where the condors come to die. So there's feathers and bones and things that you can acquire in a responsible manner without injuring any or killing any of the sacred birds. A lot of these instruments, I think we're still experimenting on how they're to be used. Some of them have definite metaphysical, like a history of how they were used. But there's still play in which, how to use these tools. So I see my work as assisting others to raise their frequency, to raise their consciousness, and it's assisting me as well. It's very healing to play these instruments because what it requires of me is to be open to the subtleties of vibration that I hear and that I feel. You can tell a person who's angry who walks into the room or who's perhaps upset. You can call that intuition, but I think there's a resonance to that. And when I'm playing these instruments, I am focusing and intending to shift that resonance within the person so that they can feel more whole and more connected to all that is.